Hello there, welcome to my office. I am Darina Brown and this is a YouTube channel for body running. In this video, I'd like to share a very basic routine to open our spine, and I will be using a goat ball. Sometimes students ask me what is better, goat ball or the pearl ball, and they both are great. The goat ball offers you a bigger support, more support, but also bigger opening because it's bigger. So while we're gonna be running our spine, it's gonna invite you to maybe more opening in the spine. So if you're not ready for the goat ball, start with a pearl ball. Pearl ball gives you a little bit less opening when you do the spine. You're not going to be arching that much, but also when we are in the lower back, it gives you less support, so it can get tricky. So you can be switching back and forth between those two, and you can also try how it feels to roll on the bigger ball and smaller ball. They're both great, just depends what are you ready for. So grab your ball, you can have one, just starting with a goat ball, and then you can switch to the pearl. I'm gonna start nicely seated on my sit bones. I kind of lift my glutes, lift the glutes, lift the tissue up so I can feel grounding through the sit bones. Legs are in front of me, they are bent. And I just try to bring that ball close to my sacrum. Drop the shoulders, try to sit up nice and tall, lengthening through the crown of the head. I'm gonna take a nice big breath in, keep the ball there. And then on the exhalation, I'm gonna lean into the ball. So I'm leaning, I'm sending the ball, sending the sacrum down into the ball, and then hopefully the ball stays there. I'm gonna get hold of the back of my thighs, maybe walking the feet closer. My shoulders are relaxed and you're looking just straight forward. And then once you land on the ball, your spine is slightly curved and you're just gonna begin to breathe here. You're gonna take an inhalation, think of breathing into the back, think of breathing sides, think of breathing into your belly, and then on the exhalation, energetically draw those abdominals in to the back of your sacrum and gently press the sacrum down. Let's try it 2 more times together. Take a nice inhalation again, breath in, and then on the exhalation again, draw the abdominal wall in to the back of your sacrum. Gingerly keep the body weight down, press it gently down. You can see my shoulders are relaxed. I'm not straining my neck. I can hold the back of my knees with my hands to support myself. One more breath in. And then one more breath out. Connect. Exhale. Draw the belly in. Again, gently press the lower back down. From here, I'm going to lower my hands onto the floor. I'm going to just pick up my hips and pull the body maybe 1 inch forward towards my feet. And the ball's going to roll a little bit into your lower back. Right? So I'm in the lower back area. I can step my feet closer, relax my shoulders, relax my neck, so I'm not straining anything. And you feel that lower back being supported by the ball. The biggest mistakes I see that people start opening like this, and that's gonna strain, right? So you can see me. I have the lower back against the ball. My pelvis is kind of tilted, curled. Shoulders are relaxed, my thoracic spine or my mid back is very slightly rounded. And then I just breathe. I visualize that my breath, instead of into the belly, goes into the lower back. Think of right side, left side. The breath's gonna go like a circle to the sides and then in top of the belly. And then on the exhalation, I'm gonna gently draw the belly into the lower back and press the lower back down. Take another inhalation, again, breathing in. Take a little bit more inhale, a little bit more breath in, and then exhalation, connect. Front to the back to the ball. You might not essentially feel a big sensation right now, and that's okay. Take another inhalation, breathing, lower back. Little bit more lower back, think of sides, think of the belly, and then on the exhalation again, connect belly to your lower back and press the lower back down. Shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed, my whole face is relaxed. One more breath in. Take a little bit more breath in, a little bit more inhalation, open from inside out. On the exhale again, connect belly to your lower back and press your lower back down. So I took about 3 to 5 breaths. Lower your both hands down, palms on the floor. Pick up your hips just a little bit. Pull your hips down towards your feet, roll the ball up. And the ball rolls up in the lower back, lower spine, lower rib cage. Ding, 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 lower ribs. So as soon as I get the ball a little bit higher, I'm gonna interlace the fingers. Look at how I'm doing, interlacing literally. I'm gonna take the hands at the back of my neck and I'm gonna sweep them up. So I have the whole back of the head, the lower skull supported. Chin is slightly tilted to your chest. So I am not looking up to the sky. I'm kind of looking straight down between my knees. My feet are down, my pelvis is down, and I have just the ball just below the lower tip of the shoulder blades. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Take another inhalation. So you begin to bring the awareness into those lower ribs. And then very often those lower ribs can be very tight. They can be narrowed in and they can be kind of locking in. The more tight they are, they can kind of start tightening your lower back. So you just visualize with each inhalation again, open those ribs. And that can be very new sensations, right? To breathe into the back of your rib cage. So just be open to new experiences. Think again, inhalation, opening, breathing from back, side to the front. And then on the exhalation, visualize front of the ribs, pressing down to the back of the ribs. And back of the ribs are gently pressed into the bowl. Take it with me, 2 more breaths in. Support the head, neck is relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, face is relaxed. Gingerly stimulating, pressing down. 1 more breath in, thinking, breathing to the back, side to the front. Take a little bit more inhalation. On the exhalation, you can connect front to the back to the bowl. From here, keep the back of the head supported. Press the feet into the ground, pick up the hips just a little bit up. Pull the body down towards your ankles and let that ball roll just between your 2 shoulder blades. And drop the hips down. So when you're learning the body rolling, most of the students are very kind of confused or they're more insecure where the ball is and they're either a little bit higher or lower. You know, I just say it does matter, but don't get so hanged up if the ball is exactly where I'm saying. If it's just a little bit higher or lower, you can always adjust manually, and by the time the more your body running, the more you're gonna get more efficient. So right now I have the ball just between the 2 shoulder blades, from the bottom tip to the top, just about halfway up. I'm still supporting the back of the head. Just take a nice inhalation, chin to the chest. Then go breathing between your 2 shoulder blades, and then on the exhalation I visualize gently pressing down. Just the space between 2 shoulder blades. Just press straight down. Take another breath in, inhalation, breath in. Support your head. And then exhale again, think of gently pressing down, like you wanna sternum, press down to your shoulder blades. 1 last inhalation, just like that, breathing in. And then on the exhalation, as I press down, I keep the head well supported all the time, and I'm just gonna look up on the ceiling, right? And again, I'm gonna keep the head in my hands, and that's where you can start feeling some tightness in the shoulders, in the spine. So if you have that big ball and you feel like this is a big opening, you can switch here for the parallel ball, right? If you don't have the other ball, just stay here, just keep the head well supported, and don't go, so deep. Don't go for so opening the chest to the sky. On the next inhalation, you can lift the chin back up to your chest, like you're curling the spine, like you do like a mini sit-up. And then on the exhalation, keep your head supported. Again, open your chest up. Notice opening the shoulders, opening the elbows. Another breath in again. Inhale again, opening here. Again, bring the chin to your chest. On the exhalation again, chest up to the ceiling. And see if you can stay here. See if you can stay here. If you feel like this is way too much of opening for the shoulders or for any body part, you're gonna back up a little bit. If you have the other ball, you can switch, having the parallel ball between the 2 shoulder blades, and you can see that I am closer to the ground and it just kind of feels easier. If you don't have the parallel ball, and if you have a block, you can use a block or another ball to support the back of the head. So I'm throwing a lot of options at you, and you're gonna choose which option works for you right at this moment. You can kind of stay here and relax here. If you're holding this pose actively without the block and without the other ball, And if you feel that your spine is kind of opening and flexible, the intention is to breathe into your chest. And with each exhalation, you're going to visualize molding that middle back around the bowl. And at the same time, lengthening through the back of the head, neck, putting the crown of the head out. Here we're going to all look very different depending on the flexibility of the spine, depending on your history, what is going on with your shoulders and the neck. So please, modify to your own body. Very often we compare ourselves to other people, right? We get hard on ourselves, we give up way too easily. So little by little, by doing this, you're going to be able to go deeper in the pose. You just have to be patient here. So give yourself any inhale, one more inhale wherever you are. How will you look at this moment? On the exhalation, again, bring the head up, chin to your chest, bend your knees. You're gonna pick up your hips, you're gonna pull the body down and let the ball roll into your neck. If this doesn't happen naturally, you're just gonna manually take that ball and bring it right in the back of the neck. Right? Because you're still learning. That's all good. So you're gonna use any size of the ball, either the gold ball or the white ball, depending what you have available today. And the ball is just at your neck. You should be able to open your arms out to the side. The back of the shoulders are down. And your chin will be slightly pointed to your chest. And you're gonna feel the whole neck on the ball. And then just pause here. You're gonna feel the feet grounded, pelvis grounded, lower back down, the back of the ribcage down. With your next inhalation, bring the awareness into the neck like you wanna breathe all the way up from the pelvis. And then on the exhalation, again, very gently press the back of the neck down into the ball. Take another inhalation, breathing in from the pelvis, ribcage, all the way up the best you can today. Exhalation, gently, gingerly, with kindness, press the back of the neck down, keeping your eyes relaxed, your face relaxed. Give yourself one more inhalation, again, breath in. On the exhalation, again, gently press down. As you press down, you're gonna roll your head from side to side. So this is usually the student's favorite, releasing the neck. Bring the chin back towards the center, think of center of your sternum. Then look to the opposite direction. And bring it back. One more time, breathing in, where the chin is pointed to your sternum. On the exhale, again, gently press down, look to either side. Come back to the sternum. And then look on the other side. Bring your chin back. Take an inhalation. And then on the exhale, use your both hands. Bring them on either side of the ball. Pull the ball up. Try not to lift your head. Pull the ball up to the base of your skull. So the ball's just gonna micro move up, bridging between the neck and the lower part of your skull. Chin to your chest, open your arms wide. You can keep your knees bent or straight legs. Take another inhalation, breath in like you wanna breathe all the way up. Think of energetically. On the exhalation, and gingerly pressing down, stimulating the bottom of the skull, the two occipital bones. Take another slow inhalation. With the breathing, you begin where you begin. And then exhalation, and gingerly pressing down, releasing any tension from your face, from your eyes. One more breath in. On the exhale, again, gently press down. As you press down, looking from side to side. If you feel like the ball is kind of unintentionally rolling up, sometimes I hold it with both of my hands or one hand, and I just roll the ball along the edge of that base of the skull, just kind of releasing any tension there. It just really feels nice, like a nice massage. Maybe do it one more time. So you're moving at your own pace. There's no right and wrong. It's just what it feels nice. Bring the ball back at the base of the skull. Last movement, you're gonna push the ball up to the back of your skull here. So right now you're kind of in the middle of the back of your head. The ball is out of your neck. Arms are out to the sides. You can extend your legs going into your Shavasana pose. Taking slow inhalation like you want to breathe from the pelvis, rib cage, all the way up. And then on the exhalation, you go gently press the back of the head down. Take another slow inhalation, the best you can, breathing in through your nose or through your mouth, whatever is available. And then exhale again, gingerly stimulating the bones of the skull, pressing down. One last inhalation again, breath in. On the exhale again, pressing down, gingerly press down. Eyes are closed. Then from here, rolling the head from side to side. This can be such a nice way how you release any tension from the neck, shoulders, and the head. If you're suffering from headaches, migraines, that can be a big tool how you can help yourself to release tension. So moving at your own pace from side to side, gingerly pressing down. Bring your head back to your center. Take a nice breath in. On the exhalation, again, gently pressing down. From here, slowly lift your head up. Have one hand available to support the back of the head. Remove the ball with the other hand. Take a moment, find your own Shavasana, opening the arms and legs as wide as you can. And then I just want you to feel the whole spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Take a nice breath in. Nice breath out. And then just feel what you're feeling. Maybe the length of the spine. Maybe you're gonna feel like that you're longer, that your spine feels more flatter. Maybe you're gonna feel a nice release in your hips, lower back, rib cage, neck. We're all gonna react a little bit different. Maybe releasing that you feel more calmer, more relaxed. And then just from here, bend your knees, give yourself a nice hug. Maybe rolling the knees from side to side, back and forth. And then slowly transition into your seat. And then once you come into the seat, hello again. So this was very basic roll of the spine roll. I kept it very minimum and basic because I know if you've never done body running, it can be a little bit overwhelming, the cues, the way you're moving the ball up, the body moves in the different directions. So take your time, try that routine at least 5 times. And the more comfortable you're gonna be with sinking the body way down and breathing, then everything gets more clear. You can sink deeper and it just will unfold. You know, the ball will penetrate deeper and it's never ending work. I've been body running for, I don't know, 3-4 years, and I can always, go deeper and deeper and discover new things which I've never discovered before. So take your time, patience, be kind to yourself, and roll again. If you have any questions, any comments regarding the spinal roll, body running, please feel free to hit me, and also feel free to share it with your friends. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.